Alright folks, the deck is Deathrattle Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to play strong early game Deathrattle minions, including old favorite piloted Shredder, eventually curving into either Deathspeaker Blackthorn to pull Deathrattles from our deck, or N'Zoth the Corruptor to bring them back from the dead. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I think I keep the Rattler against,
I am your better artist.
against Paladin. Do your best Owen Wilson impression, Roffle. Oh, look at me, I'm Owen Wilson. How's that?
None will survive.
Pretty good? Yeah, I've been practicing, thanks. I think I hold the swings to kill dudes. That said, I don't know if I'm going to want to play this next turn, so... Actually, I think maybe... Oh, no, they're probably going to... Yeah, let's, Ooh, blue. I would rather go here and just take that off the board while I can. Now, if they like play something like Mustard, they're going to buff it up, but then I can use the second one and the second Deathrattle to get there.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Or they can just give up their entire board state willingly. I'm fine with that too. There's no real benefit of playing this over this when, like, this has Rush, right?
Job done. Mount up.
Here for the tour?
Reporting for duty.
Thing we've got a backup, boy.
Bring out your dead.
Bonk. That is why I kept the double Rattler.
Let the light save you as it saved me.
I want to play this. I'm just gonna have to take the risk on the 50-50 right now. Fine.
Alas, poor Warlock.
Oh, goody.
That's not how that card works. I am okay with it though. Always I beam last off a skull? I know. Feels kind of bad, but what are you gonna do? Other than look for the weapon?
We'll cut right to the chase.
I don't want to get blown out by a man with two arms, so I'm just going to remove their stuff. I think I seal the game with a N'Zoth or just like an Illidari Inquisitor off the top.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Mount up.
Yep. Oof. I think I just want to get the taunts down.
Bring out your dead.
I'm almost there. Just need to not die on the next couple turns. Which, with one conviction out of the way, is less likely. Okay. Doesn't look like they're gonna give them 2 arms. Careful for quarter. Seems like not the optimal sequencing there.
I see.
Sure. We're 1 damage off. 16 with double. We shouldn't be dead, right? 16 plus 8, 24. I think I just have to go face. It's kind of risky. No, I'm gonna take the coward's line here. Because at least then I get N'Zoth value. And N'Zoth should seal it, right? I've got a lot of rush minions. Some healing. Honestly, I think I just want to take myself off the board here so that I get more N'Zoth minions. Wait, no, the Undertaker would have scaled up, but he also would have just died to the Divine Shield or weapon. So. I think this is the play. I'm gonna run the cool. I'm gonna run the lifesteal minion into the look. I was gonna say Lothab, but they did it for me. Oh. Bummer. I wanted to play the N'Zoth.
Well played.
I kind of like double watch post against Warlock. It seems fun, right? So I'm just gonna coin watch post into watch post and go from there. Ooh. Yeah. Because this gets better when I play a Deathrattle alongside it. Hey, Darkside.
So sweet.
That's not a real card. Whoa. Okay. Next turn, I can use the I-Beam on that.
Nice to meet you.
Bring out your dead.
Cool.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Hey, welcome back, JP. Do I need to go fishing for something to kill that? Like, that's kind of spooky, isn't it? This kills it, but doesn't do a whole lot else. This is... I think I'm just going to accept it. Bird. And get the bird down. Well, those are some expensive demons now. 5 mana sense demons? That can't feel good. Alright. This feels good, though.
Alas, poor Warlock.
Wow.
Oh, goody.
Wow, that's upsetting. I couldn't have gotten 1 3-mana card there? Alright.
Oh, goody.
I can't play this because, like, it messes with the Outcast card. In Standard, isn't Cthulhu just a better win con than the new Priest quest? I mean, both seem kind of bad, right? Because they take time. Cthulhu doesn't guarantee the kill, though. So, I don't know. And doesn't, like, the pieces don't start in your hand. So I don't think it's that simple, necessarily.
We'll cut right to the chase.
That is a large boy that gets wrecked by Defile. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm safe in Defile, depending on what comes out of the Shredder, I suppose. Also, the opponent's dead. So I go ahead and throw those away. And I think I just keep the Death Speaker, especially on the coin. It's a good draw. The real Reaver Ryan plays Odd Paladin and mid-high legends every day for years. Like 20 people made homage accounts in the last 24 hours. Why? Because it's funny? You sure about that? Citation needed?
You're not ready for this.
Isn't a spell that destroys your opponent's not balanced? I mean, it's balanced around the fact that it costs 10 mana and requires a whole lot of setup, so isn't a 10 mana minion that destroys your opponent unbalanced? So, I mean, context is important. And I wouldn't say that Mechathune was terribly unbalanced, so there's some precedent. That's the best thing about running watch posts, is the opponents just like trade into them for no reason. I have to hero power here. And then I get both 3-drops out anyway, so I think this one's actually better to play into the explosive, so maybe I should have done that first.
Excuse me.
Where do you get your inspiration for all your decks? This one, I blatantly... stole from the latest VS report because I wanted to see if it was as good as they say it is. And so far, it's been pretty good. What was that turn? Why was that turn? Who was that turn? When was that turn? Flame Ward? Sure. I guess they didn't realize they had the Flame Ward until after the fact? I don't know. What a bizarre turn. Where is that turn? In the garbage can. Alright, anything off the top other than the 3 cards? The very top end should be playable here. David, thank you for the 6 months. Good luck today, thank you. So far, doing pretty well. We've lost one extraordinarily close game. I hope Roffle will play the new Priest quest in Odd Priest for the memes. I don't. That sounds miserable. So I certainly hope Roffle doesn't do that. I need to go face to play around Flame or jeez. The play around cards. Fair game. And next, like the worst case scenario, I beam it into Skull of Gul'dan on the follow up. So, do you like to build an OTK build? Sometimes. I mean, probably wouldn't work too well in this deck. Also, the deck's working just fine as it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna I-beam that. And then play the Skull. See if I can get some... Like, I need 1 point of damage to get there, so if I hit a Tuskpiercer, I'll be set. No? I guess I only had 1 left, so wasn't terribly likely.
I'm late. I'm late.
Show's over.
Oh. Voila.
In before Doomsayer.
You shiny.
I wonder what devs are trying to achieve by the new Benedictus. Shadow Form doesn't get upgraded anymore. I think that's probably why Shadow Form doesn't get upgraded anymore. I think what they're trying to achieve is a new strong archetype in Priest. Because people used to do a lot of deck building gymnastics to make like Odd Mage work. You have to give up a lot less to make Benedictus active. Is Far Watch Post still worth it after all? Probably not, but I think it's fun, and I want to play it. It's a pretty good hand. I think I want to lead with this. Because I don't have a Deathrattle to play on 2 most of the time, so I don't want to just like leave the Undertaker exposed. I'm going to hold the weapon because I don't want to draw a Deathrattle until maybe turn 3 at the earliest. Imagine watch posting the Priest Quest reward. That can't work for like a variety of reasons.
Our fires shall burn brighter than the Legion itself.
Completely forgot that Undertaker was a card. Well, it wasn't a card until it got unnerved. Imagine Unseen Saboteur in it. Now we're talking. See, we finally found a way to balance life tap, right? Alright, let's bash face first, see if we can get one of the Razorboars. Oh, I'm so good at Hearthstone. Now we can pull the Devouring Ectoplasm if the boar gets murdered. Unfortunate, but would have been a lot worse had we not had the boar down. Yep. Unfortunate that, like, this is happening, but I just want to have the skull in hand, even if I'm not necessarily playing it next turn. I feel like Deathrattle Demon Hunter is one good 2-drop away from being more than good. It was a tier 2 deck in the latest VS report. For the Priest Quest, would Grand Archivist work? Theoretically, yeah, I suppose it would. Oh my god, did we hit 4 drops again? So yeah, because you shuffle the reward into your deck, I suppose that Archivist could have some possible payoff. Alright, so we can either play the N'Zoth if our board gets cleared, or I-Beam Skull of Gul'dan if the opponent develops. You could also use Primordial Protector to draw the quest reward after the fact. Okay, so I'm going to kill off the bird here. To play around Reno and Reno synergies. Pretty good. Oh hey, finally, a playable card. It's your most fun deck to play? I do not have one. I play a different deck for every day of the year to post on YouTube. I can't really get it too attached to any single deck, and I just enjoy variety. Somebody got really mad at me in the YouTube comments when I answered similarly in the past. That's not the question that was asked of you. Just answer the question. Bam! Excited for Baldur's Gate in the fall? Yeah, we've actually been, my play group has actually been taking a break from Baldur's Gate because we kind of like made it to the end of the early access content pretty quickly. So we're taking a break from it and are going to revisit it once it like is more fully developed. And I have been doing another, like a second playthrough of I think I have to just play this out and feel bad that it dies. Doing a second playthrough of Divinity 2 in the meantime. Do you play D&D? On occasion, but like I actually prefer the like the computer-assisted versions more over the plain D&D itself. With the Felrattler in hand, I don't feel inclined to trade into these if the opponent's not going to.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Just gonna shove this, I think.
My mana is
Oh.
too low.
Right, I don't have chat mana.
Soft skins.
So your favorite class in Divinity 2? I like anything that involves Necromancer because I like poisoning and generating healing off of the
May the light
damage I do.
grant you peace.
Need to check the name of this opponent after the game. Why? So you play undead, they heal with poison? I did on my first playthrough. We did story characters, so I played as Fane. But that one I played as like a Erathurge mage.
Reporting for duty.
Divinity 2 is in my top 3 games of all time. Yeah, I did a solo playthrough on top of playing with my, like, it's such a good game. I could not, and at times still cannot get enough of it. Elves are OP, their mana regen ability is, yeah. I'm playing an elf right now, an elf, like, warfare slash necromancer, so it heals off of the damage that I do, which is pretty sweet. Alright, if I can get to the Death Speaker, I might be okay.
Reporting for duty.
Haha! It's not bad. Oof. This represents more now, but like they're getting to the point where they can hero power 2 armsmen, and I want to avoid that. Physical warfare necro build, yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm not very high level at the moment though, so it's like
Reporting for duty.
correct read.
To arms, men.
Beautiful. I mean, it's not beautiful because like that hurts really bad. But at least I made the right play for the situation. Oof. I'm gonna go with oof. Really was hoping for either a renowned performer or the second Felrattler. Am I dead?
You here for the tour?
Huh. We tried the 4 mana 5/7. Yes, in like the earliest version of the deck, I tried that, but it was not very good.
Soft skins.
Technically not dead, chat. Are you proud of me?
I will
Yeah!
silence their screams.
Okay. Taunt?
Come one, come all!
No broom, no broom, no broom, no broom, no broom, no broom, no broom. Please, no broom.
Reporting for duty.
No! Oh no! No! I can't get through that. Oh, that's so devastating. So close. Conviction too strong.
I yield for now.
I think I hold the weapon. I want to swing on 2 and 3.
Demons.
Alright, nothing to attack into here, but I'm still punching just to like get a better potential 3-drop than the Rattler on turn 3. Skull is good, but not in the position that it's currently in. Yeah, let's get this down because it looks like it might be Reno. And the Rattler doesn't really do much. The problem is, like, this is going to be hard to get out of the way in order to get the Skull online, so I'm going to have to play stuff from the right-hand side of my hand. Yep, Brand's got to die here. I could run this in. I think I'd rather look for something here. Does this attack the Brand twice? Yes? Yes? Okay. Well, better not be lying to me, chat. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay. I feel like I've had that happen to me, but I've never been on the other end of it, so.
From the void I come. Feel my glaive.
Am I killing that?
We'll cut right to the chin.
Like I could because it puts the birds in their res pool, but they're like if they want to coin a Reno here, that's not a very strong turn, is it? Because Brand was the left and right minion. Yeah, I know, but people are telling me that it didn't happen to it initially, and so that must be what I'm remembering. Coin Reno. Like this is their only chance to make this play, so it makes sense.
We're gonna be rich.
Fine. That is what I was thinking would happen, because they had the opportunity to kill the Void Lord and they didn't take it. Which was a little bit suspect, and I just want to kill the bird to play around Raise Dead Reno and, like, Kazakis Zephrys shenanigans. Yeah. That's why I wanted to get the birds in there.
This is not what we stood for.
Yeah. Fine. I've got some rush minions that can come off of this.
You struggle against the inevitable.
Voila!
Feel my glaive.
Voila!
Pretty weak into Defile. That gets them a N'Zoth, I would imagine, but they don't have any demons in their res pool yet other than the Void Caller. Heckfire. No Defile, please. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's fine. I should have played this one, but I'm playing both of them in consecutive turns anyway, right? Unfortunately, I didn't have anything to back into, but should be GG next turn. Like, even if they have a...
We're gonna be rich.
Is that active? No! Bird. So it's 16. I think I'm a little short, aren't I? I don't know, math is for nerds. Nope, we're there. I think I miscounted one of the attacks off of the Inquisitor. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Fizzle Jizzix, John Rusi, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Corback, Noggleshire, St. Arthur, Shadow1 TV, Sognusman, and Fanfix.